have to deal with it, dear.
I'm too short.
You're very short.
Okay. All right. Hi, guys. We are at Savers again for our Tuesday thrifts.
The worst savers for the copyright strikes.
Oh, yeah. This was the bad one,
This
wasn't it?
is the super bad one. I mean, you balance that against the wonderful convenience of being next to a 24-hour post office.
Yes, which we needed because an item we sold today sold yesterday, had to ship today, ended up having like a stain or something that we had to fix before we sent it out. So yeah, we are at the post office.
Somebody's watching.
We're at. Oh yay! Hi everybody.
Hello.
Okay, good. It's always so awkward at the beginning when we don't know if you guys are here. Hi, Alicia.
Hello.
Did you ever figure out if that tool you had sent me was new or not? Because I was so confused by that. Like, why are they advertising if it's not new? And if it is a new thing, why are they using an old blog?
I'm sorry to hear that, Zoe.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zoe.
Did you make any sales?
No. So when you messaged me about that, I sent out some messages to some likers to see if that would help. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. So I have made sales today because this is my day to run a sale. And so, I have done that, but yeah, nothing. Oh, me too. Zoe, I loved that Nordstrom trunk video as well. I actually thought about trying that for Tyler, but after that, nope.
What's the Nord?
It's basically like, have you seen Stitch Fix and stuff? So they like send like a box of items, and this one was for men's, but his trunk box was just like basics. Like it was kind of boring, and he didn't like it. So
okay,
yeah. So I'm not gonna try it. Hi, Amanda. He eats on camera. Who eats on camera? What are we talking about? What happened?
I'm eating a cough drop right now because I still have my allergies, and it's been an unpleasant thing. Sorry.
I don't think that's what they mean.
I don't think they're...
I missed something. Okay, so we are going to go in, and we are going to talk about the Poshmark strike. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Oh, crab legs, yummy. Yeah, I know. We still need to go see Alicia so we can do that.
No.
But we are going to talk about the Poshmark strike. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Poshmark strike, apparently people are trying to do it on May 11th. So we want to know your thoughts, what everyone's thinking about that. Has people been reading all about it? Like, what are you guys thinking? So we want to talk about that while we thrift. So you want to head us in?
I guess.
Tall person?
God helped me.
I'll grab the Hulk in.
And flip it around. Oh, yeah, there is. You'll see our horrible shame today. We have to go get our car re-inspected because we failed.
Adulting stinks.
Yeah, being an adult really sucks. Sucks hard. So.
All right. Want me to grab it?
Yeah.
Right.
I'll switch with you.
Switching. You guys going down. Let's see. Am I? I was reading. You putting it in?
Yeah.
I'm with you. Oh, the sellers said I don't know if it helped anything over there. Oh, Etsy sellers. So for Etsy, from what I understood, that was due to an increase in fees, right? Is that the reason for the Etsy strike? I'm not super familiar with Etsy, so I'm curious what their reasoning was. I don't know if it had an impact at all. I haven't seen. But I am curious because I think that is where the idea came from. But I am with you, Alicia. I am not going to be doing that. I will say I have been able to figure out sales regardless of the algorithm helping me or not. And I also just feel like if the issue is that we're not making sales, I'm not sure how a strike would help.
I feel like it's very much, you cannot buy a teal watch.
Well, I was looking at it.
I feel like it's very much cutting off your nose to spite your face. Like, no one is helped by you not making any more money than you already are. And if you're not making money and not making sales now, how is you not making sales on a specific day going to change their bottom line?
I mean, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
So, I think it's,
Plus, I feel like buyers are still going to buy. They'll just not buy from you because you won't be there. Connection's a little wonky on my end. Huh. I mean, admittedly, I forgot to charge my phone today.
Oh, no,
so
like,
that might have something to do with
my
it.
phone is in the car.
But hopefully it comes back. What do you need the phone?
I want to watch the stream.
Etsy was going to increase fees for sellers. Yeah,
I
so...
will be right back.
Okay, run. Alicia, let me know if it fixed because yikes on that. Let's see. I need to find more sandals. The sandals are like going so well in my closet, but I'm not finding a lot. Okay, good. I'm glad. I don't know why they did it. Just saw memes. Yeah, we were actually going to do a video on the Etsy strike at one point, but I was like, you know what? I'm not an Etsy seller, and I don't want to try to talk on something I know nothing about, so I didn't do that. But, ooh, Keen, but price is too high, but those are cute. Let's see here. Hey, Adriana. We just started, so you didn't miss anything. And to Adriana, of course I did. I would not say hi to her.
Those are some really work sandals.
Yeah, I was just showing Keen ones. Did you see them?
No.
Well, I thought you might have saw them since you're looking. As usual, if you guys see something I'm missing, go ahead and call it out. Just give me an indication of what it looks like since we are behind. See, now these are cute, but the pink, I don't think I could get out. But if they didn't have that, they're really cute. Like super adorable.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well, it's also all the way through the band.
Yeah. But they're super cute.
Huh.
What?
Y'all are gonna have to forgive my voice today because I'm still dealing with allergies and everything that entails a stuffy nose and.
You sounding better than this morning. That helps.
Yeah, this morning I felt like I was dying. So decidedly unpleasant.
Not having any luck. I don't know what these are. They're just cool looking. I've never heard of Wolke. They're just cool looking.
Did you take your 15? No, not yet. Okay.
Yeah. Alicia said her husband's allergies are god awful too. It's awful this year. I don't know. You were giving me a history lesson on allergies. You want to give a history lesson for the people?
Well, the reason allergies are so bad is there's so many male trees planted.
And why are there so many male trees planted?
Mostly because people suck and don't want to give free fruit to the everyday man.
Didn't you say specific people suck?
Politicians. I think we can all agree that politicians are terrible and they're useless in all things.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm staring at these. I don't pick up Vince Camuto, but these are so cool.
I mean, they're not in good shape.
They're not, but they're so cool. I mean, they're not actually in horrible shape. What do you mean? Just the bottoms? They're
50,
really
50
cool.
cents? How do you go wrong with a 50-cent blazer?
What do people hope a strike will accomplish? I think, so what I read was that people think that for the strike, they think Poshmark will feel the heat of it because it'll hurt their bottom line and then they'll start listening to what sellers have to say. I disagree with that for a few reasons, but one of which is because a lot of these people that are striking are struggling with sales. So, I mean, I just don't see how not making sales helps. But then on top of that, I feel like they've proven time and time again that they're not going to listen.
Also, proportionally, the reselling community is a very small section of their bottom line.
Yeah, it is a hard thing to remember because we are in an echo chamber. So that's something I have to remind myself of over and over again. But that is what it seems like. I picked up a blazer this weekend for the first time because you also need to look it up, but it was just 50 cents.
That's what I was saying.
Where are you going to get 50-cent blazers? That's amazing. I hope it works out for you. What was the brand? I'm curious to see what you found.
Laura Piana.
If it was Laura Piana, I'm gonna be so jealous. I'm gonna like die of jealousy.
50 cents? I would
Alright,
I would drive down to Mississippi to steal it.
be careful, Alicia. He might show up. Just wave crab legs in front of his face. He'll go away. My thrift store had a fill a bag sale. My average cost was about 50 cents. Oh, I am so jealous. We used to have a thrift store that had that.
You just don't ever go anymore because they suck.
Well, they changed over to be like part of a larger.
More centrally managed by the people that recognize the brands.
Yeah, these are really cute, but they're going to be expensive because they're Danskos.
They're only $10.
They're cute.
I mean, they take a little bit of scrubbing, but
I didn't use my 20% my last time I came out because
I mean the soles are basically.
they're cute. Want to try them? Brooks is something I don't get. Every time I pick them up, they're not worth anything. So, but I just saw Rally Roots pick up Brooks in one of his videos that he's going to sell for $100. Sorry, we are all over the place today a little bit. I actually desperately need inventory, so I am a little bit focused on inventory.
Those are not Crocs.
No, they are not.
They look like Crocs.
Oh, this whole video is gonna be copyrighted. What is that? Oh, is that cycling shoes? I have heard that those are good, but we have not had luck as of yet.
I mean, probably not for that price.
Oof. Probably not. All right. Those are cute.
I mean, yeah, for not that price. It'd be nice. What do you want from me? I'm moving.
Movie bat. Let's see. Nope. What about men's?
This whole video is gonna be.
I know, it's so loud. I mean, it's good for jamming. Those are just cool looking. This is all kids. Oh, men's is over there, dear. This is a store we do not frequent. I think we've actually done it twice on live, but beyond that, we've only done it like 4 times total.
Huh?
I was saying this is a store we don't frequent, so we don't really know where things are.
Yeah, this is like the 3rd time we've ever been.
So anybody who is joining, I can see that there's more people in here than when we started. Anyone who is joining, if you are joining the strike, we would love to hear what people's thoughts are on it. We personally are not going to be doing it, but I am super interested in what people feel about it because, as we've said before, just because we're not doing something doesn't mean there's no value in it, and I always like to hear more points of view. The store is huge. It's like 3 of mine. This is a I mean, I think actually most of our savers are about this size.
Yeah, for the most part. This is probably
It would be cool if the price point was, made it worth it, but most of the time it's just big to show you all the things you can't buy,
Have you sold these before?
When are they? Nope, never sold them. I've gotten them in a thread-up box, never sold them.
A whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, seriously, there is like nothing here.
I want to do these pants.
What are these? Reebok The Pump. I guess you like pump it, right? Is that what you do?
Oh, the nostalgia.
That's what it was, right?
Yep.
What? Who what?
Those are something.
I think they're cool. Yeah, but there's really not anything. Let's see. It looks huge. I want to swear that big close to me.
Hold on.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if this is bigger than the closest one to us. Is it? I don't think so. I think the one closest to us is bigger.
I mean, I'd say it's probably about the same, if not a bit bigger.
Are we going to do men's?
Button downs?
Comps for pumps 100 to 300, but that's listed, not sold. We should probably look at comps then. He's gonna grab them to check the comps because I can't on live, but he does that for me. I don't think it will matter. You may not send offers out, but people can still make a purchase. I mean, so I think what people are planning on doing for the strike is going on vacation mode. So for the buyer, really all that's gonna happen is they will go and look for an active closet. I would think, because I mean, people aren't going to not shop because sellers are on strike. The only time I think this would really Poshmark would really notice would be if buyers decided to strike.
One of the pump is ripped off, so no.
One of the pump is ripped off. Somebody said even dirty crappy one sold for $50.
Darling, when I say ripped off, I mean...
Oh. I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, the rest of the shoes are in good condition. It's just, unfortunately. But that would have been really cool. I guess good to know for the future if you find nostalgic Reebok pumps.
Still think it's 50?
I mean, I would still make sure that you always look them up.
I'm gonna say no.
Good to know. Vineyard Vines, wasn't this what Alicia said this brand I should pick up last time? Sold May 2nd, 2022.
No.
Alicia, you need to give me tips on Vineyard Vines because I always leave the brand behind. But I would be so curious to know what sells well for you.
Do not pick up Vineyard Vines under any circumstances.
Oh, really? Mister, are you the be-all, end-all of Vineyard Vines?
Yes.
Don't you have family members that wear Vineyard Vines so that would indicate there are buyers?
I'm feeling a little bit personally attacked.
A little bit. We should look at the blazers since we did that last time we were here. We didn't fail.
I want to look at DVDs.
We will, after blazers. That's next stop. There's only okay, we'll do DVDs first. Yeah. Just fine. I just sold the Vineyard Vines gray men's quarters at Pullover. Shorts have done good for me in Vineyard Vines. Well, that's good to know. So shorts and quarter zip pullovers. I will have to, what do you guys keep your COG at for that? Is under $5, I would guess. Sorry, I'm talking and walking, so we're moving a little bit. If a big enough group of sellers put their closets on vacation mode at the same time, it might mess with technical side of the app and overwhelm it. But besides that, I don't see the point. Shorts with whales. I don't know if it would overwhelm the app. I don't think there's enough of us, honestly. I think we are a much smaller portion of Poshmark than we like to believe. Yeah, that's a bit much, dear. I think we don't make up enough of Poshmark for them to even notice, to be honest.
Oh no. I think otherwise is the height of hubris.
I mean, it's also that we're in an echo chamber. So we feel like we are the biggest part because we're the loudest part. Rightfully so. All right. We'll come back to here, honey. It's a bit little crowded. Under 6. Okay, that makes sense, Zoe. Look at those Vineyard Vine shorts right there
Okay.
with a whale. See, it's
wanna
got a
buy
whale. Is it under 6?
There's no way.
Not under 6. So it doesn't pass muster. All right, what do you want to look through? All right.
So there.
Hudson, I used to love you. It's a no at 10 agreed. I usually only get mine for 4 and under. Oh. See, that's our issue in these areas. So there are like maybe 1 or 2 stores near us that have like really good prices. But most consistently they're higher, and I've been accepting that to get inventory, but it's been rough.
Hey, does Zoe have any update on the Boston bins?
Zoe, Tyler is asking if you have an update on the Boston bins, because apparently he thinks since you live in Boston, you are plugged into the bins. So I'm asking for him.
Yes, I demand that you know all things about Goodwill outlets in Boston. That is your one responsibility, Zoe.
To know all things Goodwill bins?
Yep, correct. Sometimes life is not fair, and you just got to deal with the hand you were dealt. Huh.
I wish. She said, I asked last time and they said, yep, def this year, but no idea when. She made a joke and said probably December. So.
I mean, they got crushed velvet on the sides of those Joseph Woodcock boots.
Even you won't let me get Joseph Ribkoff.
I know.
So.
And rightfully so.
I figured, Zoe, don't worry. I followed. I mean, look, these are $11. That's how you know.
Lost for 11.
I just had Gloria Vanderbilt for 11.
Oh. With a slight puckering. That's a shame.
One of my favorite brands, but puckering, no good.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
This may be the first live that we don't find anything.
When Sanctuary Denim is $10 now. The one thing we found somewhere is the dance.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely one of those stores where you'll only come out with like 3 or 4 things if you're lucky. Oh, thanks for coming, Amanda. We appreciate you. Try dresses. I've had good luck in that area recently. You're going to have to convince Tyler to do dresses because they are very high and he usually says no. What do you think? Alicia says dresses.
Yeah, you want to dye a sticker shock?
Hey, Nita.
Here in Mississippi is no joke.
Well,
I think the over-under on the average of dresses is what?
so, but the good part about dresses is you can pay up because it's in season currently, and a lot of dresses sell for more.
$12.
Well, right, but some dresses you can pay $12 for. See, he whines a lot. This is what I deal with.
Hey, I'm out helping you. That should be enough. Get on my case when I'm out here helping you. My normal job ended at 5, thank you.
I could. Ooh, miss me. So, $11. Now, I have had really good luck with Miss Me as of late. Like, really good luck. I just sold a pair for $42. 11 with 20% off would be like $9. Selling at $40. These are they're a good size. They're mid-rise. I think maybe. Somebody just said, let's see, Kristen, if you find camo cargo pants, no matter the brand, they're doing really well. Y2K vibe.
I mean, especially Sanctuary.
Sanctuary, we've had really good luck with for that.
The camo is $30 easy.
So we will keep an eye out. If we, I wouldn't have thought, no matter the brand, but that's really good to know. So I'll have to make sure I'm checking that. And yeah, I know, Alicia, it's really tough, right? Because Miss Me, it can go either way. But I have had really good luck lately. I don't know if they're making a comeback or if they've always been good and I just was missing out for a while. I don't know.
Well, you didn't take a picture of the butt.
I know. I'm really consistent about butt pictures for Miss Me's now, and I gotta tell you, it ups the value.
$20 average price now.
When it was averaging like 25 before the butt photo.
21 probably.
Yeah. So if you're not taking butt photos of Miss Me's, you need to. So this, I'm willing to bet, is the Kohl's version. Looking up this RN number would tell you that. So this is Elizabeth and James, but it looks like the Kohl's tag. So I'm pretty sure that's Kohl's. So definitely not worth 11.
Well, that's a miracle. Paige, no coverage.
Still ain't worth it. But it is a miracle. You are right.
I'm just amazed that they don't have buffalo because that's more normal than not.
That is true.
I'm finding a whole lot of.
I know, we're striking out. But this is how it goes.
This is the struggle bus.
But now I want to find camo. Y2K camo, where are you? I'm trying to think if I wore camo in Y2K. I don't know that I did. Well, I don't find it that warm. I feel like I was shopping so much at Hot Topic during that time period that camo was not on my radar.
Well, it didn't come with the all black lipstick.
Exactly. Or the chains on my pants.
The chains and straps.
Yes. And all the studs and oh my gosh.
Now those pictures.
I don't know if there's pictures. It would have to be friends in high school. My parents did not take photos when I was growing up. So.
I would pay good money to anyone that finds them. Good money.
Oh, hold on. We're getting a little. You wouldn't guess, but I was so into the emo thing back in the day. Lived in Hot Topic. And me too, girl. Me too. Sorry, I'm trying to make it so you guys don't have this weird, like, glow, but you still got it. You want to use your shirt? It's got a weird glow.
Huh? My shirt has a weird glow? No. Hold on, everybody. Better?
Oh, much better. There we go.
I just got a wonderful tour of the bottom of my shirt.
I wonder how many also had the emo vibe back then, because that doesn't seem to be making a comeback, and I'm sad about that. Although punk music is in. All right, I think I'm gonna need to go to dresses. What do we think? All right. Well, I don't want to go without you. I'll help you finish out. So you won't find me.
Well, not if you go to dresses, I'll have to look under the rack.
Pilcrows. I only get Pilcrows if they have something special, but nothing special, they stay behind.
You broke up with them entirely, dear.
I did.
You can't waffle.
Although the all linen pants that we found the other day definitely tempted me. They were all linen.
Why didn't you pick them up then?
They didn't have a price tag. That requires talking to employees, which is
It requires that I talk.
going to be a no from me. Oh, how cute. As you all know, I collect Eeyore, and that is tempting. I don't know if it would fit me. a large kids though, so it might.
Are pajamas supposed to be small?
No, they're large kids.
Again, are pajamas supposed to be small?
No, it should be big.
You're tiny, dear. Large kids is a large.
All right, Alicia, we're taking your advice. Let's see. I should give the camera to him because it's way more on his level. I feel bad. Oh, you know what I found yesterday when I was sourcing, Alicia? Miracle suit again. So this is the third miracle suit I've found. I sold one for $44.
Didn't you just say no?
I don't think so. This is feels really nice. It's Jay McLaughlin. I can't figure out Jay McLaughlin, but it feels so nice. It's got like the faux leather, but I can't figure out what does well with Jay McLaughlin. I hate you. Makari said that was FedEx Smart Post that I shipped 422, never updated tracking. FedEx just said it hadn't been shipped out of the blue today. It was delivered. That's so weird. Did you give it to post office or did you go directly to FedEx, Zoe? Because that I've noticed matters, even though it shouldn't, because both barcodes are on the label. My dresses are so high up, I have to get on my tippy toes. Yes. Oh, it's so frustrating. I feel like they're trying to keep us short people away from the racks, you know?
We did find out a conspiracy about resellers.
We made a conspiracy.
We formed our own conspiracy that only short people are resellers.
Now, are you saying both men and women?
Both men. I am far and away a unicorn in terms of the height. It's weird. Every single person that we've talked to for women is like 5'2".
That is true. Most of the female resellers that we know are short. And
tell me a tall male reseller. I dare you.
Well, we're judging based on videos. So, you know, this is a off-the-cuff theory, but that we were talking about that a lot today because it does seem that it does gravitate to short people. Oh, congrats, Zoe, on selling the new Tags Miracle suit. They gave me a receipt, but so Zoe, for that, I was actually on Makari and found out that if you send FedEx through USPS, even if you get a receipt and even if it tracks and everything, it is not protected through Makari, and apparently their system has issues with the USPS barcode. So just like keep that in mind. I didn't know that until I think actually Harry Tornado said it on one of his videos, and I went and looked, and sure enough, it is not covered. So just keep that in mind. I'm not sure like what issues or why, but
For $400, Alicia.
sorry, he's reading the chat while I'm chatting. I had a $400 international eBay sale this week, and I'm steadily awaiting the delivery. Alicia, was that the shoes? I think you mentioned in one of your videos you sold shoes for $400, and you said the brand was going to be announced soon in a video? Because I'm waiting with bated breath. I need to know. Drop it. Drop the brand. 5'10". Okay, so there is tall people. See, we have a 5'10" in our comments. I'd say that's tall for a woman.
There goes my theory.
You ruined it.
You ruined it.
I definitely meet that at 4'10". Somebody else said me too. Oh, how do you say it? Lucchesi?
I think Lucchesi.
I learned that brand from Resell Dojo actually. But that's amazing. I'm so jealous. Those must have been beautiful because they have such amazing boots. I hope that goes perfectly for you with no snags.
Tooled leather, if I'm not mistaken.
What'd you say?
And tooled leather.
Yeah.
And they have a lifetime warranty.
I think that's true, actually.
I'm pretty sure they will talk to you even if you bought them secondhand.
Yeah, Resale Dojo messaged them and got like style information and got like the year it was made and got like material. He got like a lot of good info. It was like amazing. I was shocked because a lot of brands don't want to talk to you at all. Lou Casey. I'm 5'5", but hubby resells and he's 6'2". Yeah, so how tall are you, Tyler?
6'2".
6'2", they're basically the same as us.
Yeah, but you're 5'1", so that takes me down a peg. Because add the height together, we lose.
So
You're not holding up
you're
your
saying
end of things.
you're saying by average we brought it down.
You're not holding up your end of things, is what I'm saying. You've let me down yet again.
I mean, I've literally brought you down.
I mean,
All right, I'm gonna give it to you for a sec.
oh God, no.
My
Oh God.
shoulder's hurting a bit.
Oh God. Where are you going? Well, y'all had to just ruin my whole theory. And I don't know how I'm gonna go on with life now. That's my first ever conspiracy, and it's shot down within seconds. That seems like the answer. Eileen Fisher for 10. Spandex? It's got cold shoulder sleeves.
That might be cute.
Tencel and spandex. I mean, $8 after the discount should be gonna be okay. We already do because we have like 4 things. Except not real. Yeah, go Home Savers. You're drunk. $17 for a J. Jill dress. I am. Ooh. Yeah, $17.
It's only $6.
Ooh. Interesting. I like it. How much? 11? So 8?
It's fancy.
That's something. Like that's a lot of.
What would you even call that? Like, what would you use for keywords?
I had no earthly idea.
I don't know.
Like, hold on.
Let's see. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the black floral dress, Kristen. It's cute. I mean, Tracy Reese is hit or miss for me, but
$5 is $5.
but yeah, exactly. A new phone, Adriana, is yours okay? Phone shopping is the worst. So hopefully it was.
That just got a brand new phone by making your husband go to the store.
It was still horrible. Still the worst experience.
I had to sit at home watching television.
I was not at home. Let's see. You should check out lingerie nightgowns like slip dresses. You know, we've never done that at all. What do you look for vintage? I know Breezy talks about that. I'm happy to look, but you guys would have to give me guidance because literally never done it. No idea what to look for, but I'm happy to do it. That's very Kim Kardashian. That some type of tassel detail. Yeah, actually, you're right. Maybe I should use Kim Kardashian as a keyword.
What, for the leaf starter?
No, yeah, for the leaf starter. Liberty of London for Target. New iPhone. You guys aren't gonna believe this. Makari Bar messaged me. Someone stole her shoes out of the box and put in Abercrombie cologne. I definitely didn't send that. I don't have that. What? That seems. Was there any signs of tampering on the box? And also, was there weight recorded along the way? Because that seems very strange. Amanda Upperchard, you know,
You can.
I can't sell it to save my life. Zoe, that seems really strange. You should definitely ask for the weight and also make them aware that that is very illegal for mail tampering. So it's a very serious accusation they're making there.
So she had somebody rip open her box and send something else?
You just go to AT&T. Yeah, I know, Alicia. Sorry, I'm just reading through the comments real quick, and then we'll go back to that. I look for vintage, Oscar de la Renta. Okay, we'll look through those in a second. Granny nightgowns can do well, like the old vintage sleep dresses, Barefoot Dreams. What Abercrombie cologne? Yeah, right. Some of that does go for a lot. Yeah. So, honey, Macari buyer said that they didn't get the shoes that she sent, and instead said that Abercrombie cologne was in the box.
So she's alleging that. Did you send them FedEx or did she send them?
She said them. Well, it was FedEx, but she sent it via USPS because you know the whole barcode thing. Yeah. But that's not protected by Macari, so that's like awful.
The stupidest thing ever.
All right, do you want to go over to nightgowns? Because they all want us to do that, and we've never done it before, so we can do it with them.
We can fail at that, I guess.
Yeah, let's fail at that with them. Why not? Hello, Zero. I don't know how to say that, so if I said it wrong, I am sorry. She believes me, but that doesn't help much. It's so strange. Like, there had to have been tampering, right? Like, there had to have been... I'm so confused by the whole situation.
Do that side pajamas, I'll do robes.
Oh, they want nightgowns. That's what they want. Look for Nick and Nora. I don't know what Nick and Nora pajamas are. Guys, I'm so out of my element.
So incredibly out of my depth. No idea what's going on.
Oh, so this is, you just said gold label. Is that the label you're talking about? Must be. But it's boring. So they said gold label is kind of expensive. It's, yeah, $10 is high, right? I don't know, guys. I feel so dumb. So, okay, so this label apparently is good, they said.
That label's good?
Yeah.
Does it have the full set or is it just the top?
That's just the top, unless these set somewhere. That's why I get receipts and the weight of the box. She sent pictures of the box with a mess that had white strips added to hold it closed. What is going on? I'm so confused. I don't think that's what they mean. I don't think so. VS has been selling for me, especially with subtle prints that look Y2K-ish. What's the material? Just polyester. So I don't think it's worth 10, but if you guys tell me it is, I will try. I've never tried. Oh, Snoopy.
That's way too expensive, but
It's not gold label.
it's also adorable.
Are you... Okay, I'll go that way.
Huh?
I don't even know what that is. Sorry, it's so high. That's pretty. I don't know what it is, but... What was the black floral print one? Nothing exciting, I promise. Trade with you? What? Oh yeah, I'll do that. I know the greatest life with gold live. Okay, come here a sec. So they wanted a black floral and the cherry one, so look for those over here.
Black floral. What?
I think this is the black floral maybe they're talking about. I'm not sure. So just go
This one?
the list.
Darling. Is this the one? Yes, somebody, please, for the love of all that is holy. A little bit. I'm not equipped. Nope. Or is it this, the black floral? So that is Morgan something Intimates. Morgan Taylor Intimates. I think that might be the one. I have no idea what this is.
Ask if Alicia's still there. So this is Spanx, right? But I don't have good luck with this type. It's $6. Is it worth $6?
Is $6 Spanx worth it, Alicia?
Yeah, this type of Spanx. But I don't have good luck with this type.
So I don't know anything about this one. We found the floral. I'm waiting. What do we say, Kristen? You're holding up the entire chat. I'm always kidding. It doesn't feel particularly nice. I mean, I'm sure it's vintage, but... dear?
Oh my goodness, what did you do?
Yeah. I didn't touch any of that. This fell off, dear. That hanger. Oh, it wasn't worth it. She just checked cups. Well, thank you. Hey, Vicky. She says, Spanx boy shorts are a new 22. Is that what you got? They're like a shapewear underwear. They don't have the pee hole like the last ones. Yes, I'm going there.
That's all we have for slips, really.
Yeah.
I can check my pajamas. They wanted to see making more pajamas. We can try.
There you go.
We can try. The pee hole.
That was in, I don't even know what we were doing that. Was that a video?
No, we were just talking to her.
Oh, right. The things you miss out.
Oh, Vicky's here. My Spanx styles have slowed down. The super high-waisted Spanx do really well for me, but shorts, but that style sells for around 20. The Spanx boy shorts are 22 new. Yeah, so it's looking like a no for that.
No?
Do I buy this for myself, guys? I mean, I don't know.
You should have to buy those.
I know, right? We literally never go through this section at all, so I feel
So
so out of my element.
Yes.
I love to stock up on comfy pajamas. I should. I honestly, I think I have like 2 pairs of pajamas. Those are adorable. Like literally, like I'm not even exaggerating. Even he'll tell you I do not have pajamas. Right, dear?
You don't have anything because you sell all the clothes that look good at you.
I know, I literally have no clothes. I think I have 2 pairs of jeans, maybe, of my
All
own.
of which were purchased for you as gifts.
Yeah.
Not you by...
That is true. That is true.
You are the most insufferable reseller when it comes to that because you don't ever keep any of the stuff.
Alicia said she thinks the pajama section is one of the most underrated sections.
I don't believe you based off today.
I found some Kobe shorts by Zia. I was hoping the comps were down so I could keep them. I am assuming from that comment they weren't down. You couldn't keep them. Because I swear that's what happens to me. I'll buy things and I'll go, if they don't sell, I'll keep them. Anytime I say that, it's 100% going to sell.
Gone within minutes of her putting it out.
100%.
That's how I know it was a good purchase, is if she says, oh, I like this, I want to keep it. It's going to sell.
Always check intimates. So I feel so like just out of the loop. Like, am I even a reseller? Like, this is bad.
Do not check intimates. That's not a thing that you do.
I usually feel quality and go from there. He's really good about that. I tend to think things feel like quality, and then I look at it and it's like Target.
Nope.
So,
Yeah, it's Massimo.
yeah, seriously.
Which is so confusing to me because I don't think I have that good of a feel for it.
It's just like, this is not anything good, but I want to wear it for myself. Or it reminds me of Me, Myself, and Donuts, kind of. Oh, see, like that looks like terrible quality,
It is.
but I would wear it.
You 100% wear these. They're steel.
Look for satin silk nighties, but only for a good price. They do not have that here. I've been looking around.
What?
Satin or silk nighties.
Oh no.
Plus, I would have a hard time giving that up. I'm glad that you love them. I am worried that I bore people, but I'm glad that you love them. And also, hi, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. And if we don't say your name, it's either because I don't know your username and I don't know how to say it, or
we didn't see it.
Or I didn't see it. So if you guys want to give us your names, do that as well. Brandon's about to come home. Ooh, wine. Yeah, definitely go get wine, Alicia. I'll talk to you later, I'm sure.
A mega pint?
A mega... Oh, jeez. I'm sure everybody is watching that.
In case you were curious which side we were on.
I mean, what side are you supposed to be on, really?
Obviously the right side.
Obviously. I'm going to walk over here because I don't want to get in people's way. But I don't even know what this is. Like, what is that? Adriana, I hope that I know your name. If I... My goodness. I would feel so embarrassed if one of us did not know your name. Oh my. But there are some people in here where I don't think I've seen you before, which is amazing, but I feel bad not using your real name. You're gonna leave the live?
Yeah, I'm gonna abandon you for the live.
He's gonna leave us so we can talk crap about him.
I have the chat going.
Hey, Cecilia. I don't think I've seen you in a live in a while. Hope you're doing well. I was watching Thrift Life earlier today, and he was going through men's, what were they, dress pants? And I never go through that section, so I was shocked to see him doing that. Oh, well, nice to meet you, Stacy. Tell Tyler chocolate chip cookies. Oh, jeez. That's going to be a war, Adriana, because he's been trying to sort out if he can mail cookies through the mail to specific people. So, don't get him started. You'll probably see him typing in the chat because he's really all about these cookies. I'm telling you. I don't know what Scora is. I wish we were finding more for you guys, especially because you like thrifts. It makes me feel bad that we're not finding a lot. He currently walked over to DVDs because we are low on those. So he ran over there, and it's really hard to show you guys what we're getting over there. So, nothing, guys. Striking out hardcore. That is true. That is true. I don't know what this is. I don't see a label anywhere. Ooh, as I throw it. I always look for chubbies because those sell so fast, but I never find them. Pearl Izumi. Why do I feel like I've heard that before? Yeah, Meg, the stock is not good today. It's really, really, really not. It could also be the sections I'm looking in, to be honest. But I'm trying to avoid people because I don't think everybody likes to be on camera, and I don't want to, you know, put a camera in front of people's face. Cycling brand. Cyclone. You made me think of that song, Her Body's Like a Cyclone, and I had to refrain from singing it so I don't add copyright to my already copywritten video. Looks like Score shorts may be worth comps around 40. All right, so good to know, at least for shoes. If you find Score shoes, to keep that in mind. That's good to know. The Pearl ones are known for cycling. Okay, so maybe I should have him run comps when he comes back on that, because cycling clothes are good, right? I hear all of the menswear resellers saying cycling carries a good profit. So maybe when he comes back over, I'll have to have comps looked at those. And we always state this, but we do always look up comps. I just can't when I'm on the live because it will kick you guys out. So he has to do it. Let's see. I don't know what this is. Nothing. I thought this was Lazy Oaf for a second and I got really excited. Nothing good at all. My goodness. Of course, we always have strikeout days when I'm desperate for inventory, right? Like, that's how it has to be. It's when I don't need anything, I find a ton. Let's try plushes. Oh, one day I will find a Squishmallow. One day. I've never found Lazy Oaf either. I would die. I just love their style. I think it always looks so cool. This is near impossible. I think this is one of the better labels, right? Macari Bar said stuff they got weighs 2.8 pounds and only bought a 2-pound label for the shoes. Something's funky there. Lazy Oaf, I think they're an English brand, but their stuff is adorable and it's worth pretty good money. I actually learned about it from Jenna Marble's boyfriend, Julian Solomita. He was talking about it in a vlog of his and I had to look it up. It was amazing. Great comps, for sure. Sorry, this is like so hard to do on camera because I'm short and it's well above my head. If anybody can confirm for me if the Ralph Lauren is the good one, I think it is. Yeah, I would call FedEx, Zoe. That's a good idea. That something seems so wonky with that. Although, as Alicia had said, the cologne might be actually worth money. So, it's like Kawaii Fun Color brand. Yeah, that sounds like it matches Lazy Oaf. It is. Stacy, are you saying that Ralph Lauren is the good one? Should I grab that? I thought it was, but it's oh, I'm so short. This is what it looks like. See, does it have a material? It's wool. It's $15. I have a 20% coupon. So if you think it's worth it, it'd be easier if he was here so he could look it up for me, but let's see.
You want to do bracelets?
I'm trying. So this I need to look up. It's Ralph Lauren, which I have been given the go-ahead is the good label.
Well, that's one that Thrift like talks about all the time. The double RL.
Yeah. I needed to get confirmation because I couldn't check, and the chat confirmed it, so I did put it aside. You saw me struggling?
I did. I saw a horribly racist movie.
Well, we don't want those.
No.
Did you get any DVDs?
Not to sell.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that. They'd be so proud of us for getting movies to watch.
I have seen it. It's great. It's also depressing, given that I played quite a lot of football.
Michelle says, I buy and wear Ralph Lauren. It sells too. Anything of theirs sells for me. My top selling brand. Stacy said yes to Ralph Lauren. Def check comps on that, said Kristen. Ralph Lauren. We're here every Tuesday. Well, not here. Don't worry. Not this specific place.
No. We should have filmed in the last place and got the recognition for the live.
We should be closing up soon anyway, because they close soon.
They did.
So Brooks Brothers can be good, but this particular one doesn't look so great. Can you move this stuff so I can... I really wanted to see what this was. This is just pretty. Nothing good, but look how pretty that is. Nothing.
I mean,
Even though we're not finding
from last week where you found Prada in Burberry.
right. Even though we're not finding much, though, I still say that is one of the most underrated parts of the store. Because when you score, you score. I find Prada a lot. Dark Academia. So right now, currently, I am not sourcing much of it just because we're in winter and this type of stuff. Although I would definitely think it fits the vibe. People won't be purchasing, and I don't want it to sit too long.
Sit with us while we do our cups?
What? Oh, you're asking the chat? I thought you were asking me. I'm like, do I get a choice? But I would definitely get that if we were in the fall season. I'm just being a little bit picky. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Let's be honest. You're gonna see me sometimes just picking it up. It really depends on my mood. Yeah, it really depends on my mood. But I'm currently feeling to err on the side of caution. Next week I'll probably say something different. Anybody else do that?
They said yes to this, but
They said check comps. So we try to do this after every thrift. I'm not always good about it. Do I see a granny square sweat blanket? I do. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Do I have any blanket sellers in here? Because this, how much is it? It's small, but what do you guys think? I've sold something similar to this. These colors are like so 70s. I've sold something similar to this and it did well. Problem is this hole right here. And I don't know how to crochet. I feel like if it didn't have that, I'd be all about it. But I don't know. It's got quite a few spots of holes. I don't know. I don't think I can do it. Ooh, that's pretty too. Yeah, pretty. Oh, there's another similar. Yeah, if it had no damage, right? There's this too, which isn't squares. The other one I sold, I think, for $45 on Macari. This isn't squares, but it's still crochet, which I know crochet is super in right now. And I don't see any holes. How much is it? Of course I don't see prices. So this is only $4. I don't know. What do you think? Crochet is super in. Would definitely probably be a Macari sale. This is a maybe for me because crochet is really in right now. So Kristen, yeah, these type of things, it's like I kind of experiment. I don't necessarily know, but I know crochet is a big trend. I think I'm gonna do it. $4 shouldn't be a big deal. Overall pattern. So that's the overall pattern. It's like all multicolored. He's gonna kill me.
I can't do it, dear.
Why?
Because I can't find it.
Why are you getting upset?
I'm not upset. I'm just aggravated because you left me to die.
Let's see.
What's... You think you can 10 times your money?
What?
$30? I mean, that's a valid argument.
What's it all over?
If I can 10 times money... Leaf stock. We're using the 20% anyway, so it's a 9. We're okay with that. Bowden for 8.
It's plain black.
It's
It should be fine though. It's classic.
for 8.
If I can tend to the money, it's a yes. 4 into 45. I know, right? Adriana yells too much. I think the dance clothes are fine because they're in great condition.
I think they are. They will have to be a little bit sweet too, but
Yeah, I think they're good.
there you go.
I think we're good.
People in the store.
I think we're good. We're
As you're
heading out. They didn't hear that. Don't worry. Is my purse in there? Just make sure. So make sure I didn't put it down. Okay, good. So I'll keep you posted on the blanket. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll probably post it on the stories, but then I'll try to remember to also say it here on the live so you guys don't miss it if I am able to successfully sell it. I did. I think it was like around 40, something like that. It was on Macari, I know. Or actually, did I sell it on Macari? I think it was Macari. I'm pretty sure. I don't want you to think I'm lying to you. I could have made a mistake, but there is a girl, her name is Katie Streif. She sells them pretty consistently on Macari, and so I wanted to try it. And it did pretty well. And honestly, that one wasn't in the best shape. We had gotten it at the bins.
That smelled.
It smelled, yeah, but we did get the smell out. But
You had to run it through the washing machine like 7 times.
yeah. Oh, they do well on Depop. Depop and me. I have not made a Depop sale, guys. Oh, my Instagram is same as everything else, Adriana, I think. So I am on oh, actually, no. I think my Instagram's longer. I think my Instagram is in my 30s, spending under 30. Yeah. I will, if you can't find me, I will send you a comment on Poshmark. But I also am linked in my descriptions on every video, I think.
Well, you killed me today.
We weren't very successful.
You did all right.
Thanks, Meg. Yeah, I think my biggest problem with Depop is one, I'm terrible at sharing. I'm awful, like so bad I forget all the time. And also I'm not super good with the trending hashtags. I try, but I'm not so good at them. No problem, Adriana. I'll do that one as soon as we're off. I will do that so I don't forget. You struggling?
Yes, I am. You should rightly know because you are doing the camera work.
You're almost done. I know this is the boring part of the thrift. Just channel your inner 2000 Y2K spirit for Depop. I try, but I am awful. I think my Y2K spirit just wasn't the same as the trendy Y2K spirit. I've never been trendy in my life. I gotta go over here.
All right. Well, I will be back. Y'all are going with me to the carts. You got it? Perfect. Give you back the responsibility that I cannot.
Oh, but tall people, easier when we get in the car.
Yes, dear.
Did you miss any comments?
Invariably. Undoubtedly.
So I do want to close out by just finishing up our chat about the strike before we close out. So when we get in the car, we'll do that because I don't think all of you guys were here at the beginning anyway. And I think it's a good thing to talk about. I think it's good for the community to have these discussions. I think it's good for the community to have these discussions. My last sale on Depop was 2 Beanie Babies, a jellyfish, and a sea. Beanie Babies? I'm actually shocked by that. Hold on. All right. Here you go.
Alrighty.
All right. Beanie
Very
babies.
yellow.
Yeah, well, it's dark, so it gets a little yellow. It's like our house, but
Worse, because I can't edit it out.
yeah, right. Beanie babies. I'm in shock. Okay, I look old in these lights. Okay, let's see. All right, so we did want to. Well, first of all, thank you guys for helping us with that. I am now going to check the intimates and the sleepwear more often and ask you guys your opinion. So I'll be doing that on Instagram more than likely. So if you want to help me out in my journey for that.
Pearls. Pearl necklaces.
Lots of pearls, huh? I mean, I have a lot of pearls because my birthday's in June, so that happens to be my birthstone. I never wear it. If you don't notice, I never wear jewelry. I don't remember.
No, she does not.
I can't remember for the life of me. So anyway, so thank you guys for that. That was really helpful, and I'm excited to see how the Ralph Lauren blazer does, because I think that's the first time we found that tag.
RRL, yeah, I think so.
I think so. So that's exciting.
You found the purple tag before.
I have, actually. I think I've actually sold something with the purple tag.
Yeah.
I'm touching my hair. Oh, no. I sold a vintage house coat I found in the Boston Goodwill sleepwear section for $50. Heck yeah. Get it, Zoe.
Okay.
I need to go thrifting with you. You want to hook up sometime soon? Because I need some help. Apparently, that is a section I do not know. But I did want to close out by talking about the strike really quick. They're planning on May 11th. And yeah, so just basically our thoughts. Remember to comp Pearl Izumi for next time. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. I was going to have him do that before we left.
What?
Goodness gracious, I forgot.
Pearl Izumi?
Yeah, I found Pearl Izumi shorts in the menswear section, but I couldn't comp it because obviously. So for next time.
I think I have comped them before. They can be good, but they're usually like $20.
Well, you know, that is the downside sometimes with the lives, is I can't always check everything I want to, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is.
All right, so the strike.
Anyway, so the strike. So our thoughts personally is that I don't think it's going to help very much. I think that striking because you're not making sales is just going to continue to not make sales. I need this as an income. Like, this is my full-time income. I can't go even a day with just nothing. I can't. I'm also not a super big seller, so I don't have like the cushion to do that. And I also don't know how it would really impact Poshmark at all, because if a buyer is on the site and they're looking for something specific, they're just going to buy from whoever is available. And if they can't find specifically what they want,
damn the person that is not sharing that day, they're going to be out of luck.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like it's just going to end up funneling to the people who are available, is what I think. But I don't know. I can absolutely understand why people are upset. My sales have been up and down. The last few days, my sales have been super far down. I did a sale today and I ended up making some sales. eBay, thankfully, for some miracle, woke up a little bit, so I didn't feel too much awful pain on it. But, you know, it would be nice. It would be nice if we knew what the heck was going on and they'd stay consistent. But I'm just kind of looking at it as I got to figure it out.
Exactly. Why would you hurt yourself to prove a point that may not be heard by the people you're trying to make the point to anyway?
Exactly.
Like, Poshmark has so many users that the casual sellers and the brand closets especially, are going to more than make up for individual sellers not taking part in the sales that day. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, so my whole thing is I don't want to take a hit to make a point. I just don't. I can't afford it. So I don't, my sales have been more erratic, but are not down overall. Yeah, erratic, that's the way I would word it for me too. It's been erratic. So yesterday I woke up to 2 sales just like overnight, which doesn't happen for me. But then like today, it was only the sales from the offer that I sent out over the weekend. I had 10 eBay sales going out, which is unheard of for me, let me tell you. And I think 5 or 6?
7.
Oh, 7 Poshmark.
17 items. I had to pack them all.
Okay, so 7. But for normally, Poshmark outweighs eBay by a metric mile. So it's all over the place. I don't know what's going on. And I wish it was more consistent. Okay. But again, the strike I just don't think will help. But if you guys are doing it, we will cheer you on. We do hope that it does help. I just don't see it. Let's see here. What are people saying?
April's the best selling month on Posh.
April was the last week was super bad. Ebb and flow. And I've said that forever in reselling, even before the algorithm. Ebb and flow with reselling. It is a roller coaster. Like, let's be serious.
Oh, I mean to ask you, Zoe. We had talked about you doing the community shares. Have you had any luck keeping up with that? Not to put you on the spot, but kind of putting you on the spot.
She's got, and if anybody else did try that, so we did mention in our last live that one of the things that's been seeming to help me, but we couldn't prove it because we need more people to test it, is doing community shares every morning. Hi, Jill. Yay!
You made it. We're just about to. Goodbye, everybody.
But yeah, so we tried that, and every morning I've been doing 200 community shares, and it seems to really be picking up my activity and helping. So if it has been helping for you, please do tell us. And Zoe, you said 7 days in a row. Bye, Adriana. Thank you so much for being on. I will send you my Instagram name. I promise. I'm having like no sales days on Poshmark a week, and it has been months since my last no sales day. I started to try it and forgot after 3 days. Well, Meg, that's not going to help the experiment now.
You are not a team player there, Meg.
You're out of the testing group. I'm just kidding.
Shame.
But we do need people to try that because it was mentioned by Roger in a Clubhouse room, and I tried it, and it does really seem to be helping me, but me alone is just an anecdote, doesn't actually make a trend, doesn't tell us that it actually is helping everyone. What's happening here? We do need more people. So anybody who tries it, please, please, please tell us, because it'll be super good. I'd love to be able to give people tips that actually we have proven will help. I don't want to just kind of throw things out the wall and things like that.
We're not like other people that just are first to say any random thing that comes into their mind.
I could do that. I could be like, this tip helped me make sales.
Just make stuff up and say, haha, I am saying things, and
I could do that. I mean, that would go viral, right? I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, thank you, Meg. I appreciate it. So Zoe, we're waiting on you. Did it help? Huh?
Yeah, did you notice a difference, Zoe?
He's gonna tell you you're holding up the chat.
Let's see. Obviously.
I don't do 200, but I started sharing more because I noticed I was getting more sales on the days I shared. I need to be more consistent though. So 200 is a random number that I just picked out of my butt. Really, I'm not gonna lie. I just thought 200 was manageable. A
nice round number?
Yeah, I don't know. I just picked that number, and that's what I stuck with, and I'm doing it consistently, which consistency is hard for me. So I haven't had a no sales day yet in May. So
progress.
Are we saying we think it's working? I saw your thumbnail in today's rally. Oh, thanks, Meg. You know, it's funny. People, you've been doing 200. Good. See, so maybe my number is a magic number. I knew it all along, and I've been doing maybe 100 before I list or share my own. What's community sharing? Okay, so community sharing, what I've been personally doing is going into parties and sharing from a past party, just sharing 200 shares, but community sharing is sharing anybody else's listing that is not your own. So you could pick new poshers, you could pick a friend if you wanted to, you could go down your feed if you wanted. I just do parties because it's easy, and I don't want to share a lot of one person, because
Jill, that's not helpful. Negative 100 a day?
Then they share a lot of me, and then I get annoyed. So I like to do it where I can do a lot of different people so that I don't get a lot of the same person popping up. I'm weird. I have OCD. I don't know.
I don't actually do any of this, so I'm more than useless for this whole conversation.
I do about negative $100 a day. You know, Jill, I'm not even in the same.
Goodbye, everyone. Jill, you just made it to the ending.
Oh, Adriana asked earlier. I know she's not in here, but she asked earlier about cookies.
What's her favorite kind of cookie?
She said chocolate chip cookies is what she said. So
she said it? Because I did.
She said, is he going to make chocolate chip cookies? She said, ask Tyler if he's going to make chocolate chip cookies.
I can certainly make chocolate chip cookies.
Saying.
They'll go to Adriana.
Fashionably late, Jill? I don't know about fashionably. But
fashionably would have been a half hour ago.
But anyways, so Kristen, if you do try community shares too, let us know. We are hopeful that they are helping. And we're hoping that it's something that helps people kind of get that engagement
anecdotally,
up.
it's you and then now Zoe, so I think...
and one other person said it was helping them. I did notice a bump in activity on days I did it, but I'll be sure to start again. I'll try that. Good. Yay. Some people are noticing about maybe this is something. I don't know.
This might be something that you can do to make more money.
I don't know. I don't want to put the chicken before the egg, kind of thing. But I'm excited that there might be something that gives even just a little bit of help, because we all need it.
We all want to do malicious compliance and work the system, that the terrible system that Poshmark has given us, to our own selfish advantage. Like,
Exactly. I want to make everybody sales in spite of the algorithm.
I want to make all of everyone else's sales personally. If I could just make everyone's sales for myself, that would be wonderful, and get paid for it.
Anyway, so that is everything that we have for this. We are putting out a video tomorrow, but it's probably going to be late, and I wanted to tell you guys that because we are going to be covering the whatever they say in the hat call, and we want to make sure we get that out. So we are going to probably be late since the call is at 3, getting that video together, you know, be late. Oh, and sorry, Katrina. Hi. Thank you for telling me your name. I'm going to try so hard to remember everyone's names, but I'm going to suck at it.
She's
I'm telling
terrible
you
at
right now.
It's a miracle that she remembers my name.
I don't even call you by your name.
That's true.
That's why I remember. But
You just resort to dear or honey because
I do. But so we will be a little bit late. It probably won't go up at 7. We're going to try
I'm going to have to really work at my editing.
Yeah, but we're going to do that for you guys. I had a few people message me saying they're going to miss it, so they asked that we cover it. So I'm going to do that and get it out as quickly as possible so that everybody can use.
We have to be the first because that's how you get noticed on YouTube.
And also so that if there is anything useful to use, we can talk about it. Maybe they'll talk about community sharing. Maybe. You never know, right? I mean, if it comes from the horse's
confirm
mouth,
it for them, then
does that mean?
No, it means that they're lying to you. They're just lying about what? So.
But anyways, that is everything we have. So thank you guys so much for coming in here. Thank you for all your help with everything. I'm now excited to try sleepwear. Like, that's going to be so much fun. So join me on Instagram. I don't
think you guys have realized what you've done now.
But join me on Instagram if you don't already have it, because I will be sharing on there my journey with that and seeing if I succeed or fail. Well, I'm going to fail, but it's going to be fun. So bye, guys. Bye, Jill. Thank you so much for popping in.
Adriana is going to get cookies and Jill is not. That's what's going to happen.
Bye. Okay, message me. I'll talk to you guys